Hi guys! Last week I finished watching one of the greatest television shows of all time, for the second time, Breaking Bad. I know I'm a little late to the party, I only watched it last year for the first time. By the way, this will contain spoilers of Breaking Bad, so if you have not seen it and you want to, please do not watch this right now. It's a wonderful, dark, twisted show, and if you're mature enough for it, I highly recommend you watch it because it's fantastic. But today, we're doing something not so mature. We're sorting Breaking Bad characters into houses. Yes, it's that time again. It's sorted Breaking Bad. Alright, let's be honest, most of these characters are going to be in Slytherin, okay? Firstly, we have the innocent and sometimes whiny Walter Jr. Walt Jr. didn't even know that his dad was a drug kingpin until the very close to the end of the series. And so he's very much an innocent in this whole thing, and it's kind of sad that Walt's actions deeply affected him in a very real way. He can be a little whiny, can complain a little bit, but for the most part, he's mostly interested in the happiness of his family and for fairness and for everyone to get an equal say. And for that, I'm going to be sorting Walter Jr. into Hufflepuff. Next is Skyler White. Now, Skyler White started off as an innocent, but quickly became almost an accessory to Walter. I didn't really notice it the first time I watched it, but the second time I watched the show, I really noticed how good of a liar Skyler is. She just comes up with things from on the top of her head, and she is a very good actress and a very good liar and can be a little manipulative. She knows how to spin things and knows how to lie effectively to keep his secret and their family safe. So because she is more of a survivalist and does know how to play things and manipulate things, I'm going to be putting Skyler White into Slytherin. Next is the secondary lead of the show, Jesse Pinkman. Jesse is pretty much, turns out to be the victim in a lot of the circumstances that Walt puts him in. And Walt manipulates Jesse really easily into doing things that Jesse probably would not have normally done. Jesse's not a great person by any means, but there are some admirable qualities that he has. I do find that he can be brave and that he can stand up for what's right, but he's also really hot-headed and very impulsive and does things purely out of emotion a lot of the time. For those reasons, I'm going to be putting Jesse Pinkman into Gryffindor. Lydia is interesting because she seems like a person that just doesn't fit, and she doesn't. She's neurotic, she's skittish, she probably has some form of obsessive compulsive disorder. It's kind of weird, and we know that she's very smart. So really for those reasons, I'm going to be putting Lydia into Ravenclaw. Next we have Hank Schrader. Hank is, obviously because of his position, he's very brave, very courageous, very motivated, and will do whatever it takes to do what's right, even though sometimes it's a little outside of the law. He's also really hot-headed, very brash, kind of says whatever he wants, and so for everything combined, I'm going to be putting Hank into Gryffindor. Next is Mike Ehrmantraut. Mike is probably my personal favorite character in Breaking Bad. He's just very smart, and he uses his knowledge and know-how to really benefit him and to really get himself out of situations that might be really sticky for some people. He's also really hard to sort because there's parts of him that are really brave. He doesn't seem to be scared a lot of the times. He seems very much in control and very sure of himself. However, he has these unseen, unknown connections, and that he definitely uses to keep himself and keep others around him out of trouble and safe. I think I'm actually going to be putting Mike into Slytherin. He could easily be in Gryffindor, but I feel that Slytherin is a better fit for Mike Grimmauld. Next is Todd. Freaking Todd. I really don't like Todd. What's interesting about Todd is that he seems very sweet, very humble, but there's definitely something under there that's not so kind. I mean, his whole family is a bunch of neo-Nazi white supremacists, so... However, I do believe that he is genuinely polite. I don't think he's faking it. I just don't think he's a very good person. Even though he's really kind of a bad guy, I'm going to be putting Todd into Hufflepuff. Next is Gustavo Fring. Gus is a very, very interesting character. He starts off as this meek, mild-mannered kind of person, but quickly shows that he's anything but that. He is one of the most powerful people in the show until he eventually dies. He is maybe one of the more manipulative characters in the show, and he is not afraid of using his intimidation to overpower people. He is really scary and really terrifying, and I don't think anyone would really disagree with me if I put Gus into Slytherin. Next we have Marie Schrader. There's some obvious things about her, mostly that she is neurotic. She does have problems with kleptomania, and she does seem to have a large affinity for the color purple. I think I'm going to be putting Marie into Ravenclaw. Next we have Saul Goodman. He's a fan favorite. He's one of my favorites. He's just really fun to watch on screen. He knows the field, and he knows just what to do to get people out of a tight situation. I'm gonna be putting Saul Goodman into Slytherin. Lastly, we have Heisenberg himself, Walter White. Walt is the protagonist slash antagonist of the show. It's really fascinating to see how he has developed throughout the series. He became so terrifying. There's no doubt in my mind what house he belongs in, and it's not because he's a terrible person. It's because every word he says is a manipulation. Everything he says is a misdirect. He's almost never genuine or truthful or honest, and it's really scary. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting Walt into Slytherin. So there you have it. Not everyone was a Slytherin, but almost. Pretty much every person on the show is a terrible person, let's just be honest. But not every Slytherin is a terrible person. No. Breaking Bad is a wonderful show, and it's on Netflix, so you should go watch it if you haven't already. I highly, 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 highly recommend it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye! Mwah. Deadpool. It might be the funniest movie I've seen so far this year. Ryan Reynolds is pitch perfect as Deadpool. This movie offers a lot of fun commentary and a lot of cynicism that a lot of superhero movies lack. And it pokes fun at superhero movies, which is really refreshing because sometimes superhero movies tend to be really overly serious. Deadpool doesn't have any of that. It's very carefree, it breaks the rules, and it just offers you a fun romp that you can enjoy and kind of get lost into.